Hello everyone, welcome to Elliott Wave YouTube channel. My name is Henry. Today is Wednesday, August the 4th, and the time is 1 a.m. GMT. Today we're going to be looking at the chart of Apple. Now, the stock market has been a little bit choppy lately, with a bullish bias, of course, and continues to see further upside and further new high. Even though the rate of going higher might be a little bit choppy right now. Now, Apple here, we can see we are calling this rally here 1 and 2, and then now we are within wave 3 to the upside, and within this wave 3 here we have another 5 wave subdivision. So we have this 1 2 3 4 5 ending 1 here. The correction completes 2 here. So now we are looking for continuation higher in the wave 3 in the minute degree right here, to the upside. So this is the key level for now, 142. The arrow is still black because we have not broken the previous peak just yet. And a couple of other alternates. Well, there are actually several different possibilities at this point, due to the fact that we have not gotten the confirmation by breaking the new high yet, right? So one sort of short-term alternate, for example, could be that this is ending 1 here. I can call 1 here. So 1 here is a diagonal, 1 2 3 4 5, and then this is a 2, this is a 3. I know this is going to be a short, a short wave 3, but that's not really a problem as long as the wave 5 is not longer than wave 3. I could do it like 1 2 3 4 5 ending 1 here, right? Ending 1 here, and then do a bigger pullback again before higher. So the key level is not necessarily here, this 2 here, for example. The key level remains to be this one, and as long as we stay above 142, we could potentially continue to extend higher. Now, if we look at the larger degree, there are also a couple of possibilities here. Let's take a look at the daily chart. Now, one thing that we need to immediately understand is that this is bullish. We continue to make new high, and we are actually still near the all-time high in Apple. Now we can see the last significant low in Apple here will have to be right here. This is the last significant low, which is the March this year, March 2021. So this was the previous all-time high before it was broken recently in July. This was the previous all-time high, and then we got a pretty decent correction or decent sell-off here, all the way to March from January. So it's only like a 1 to 2 months kind of correction. Then from there we already break the new all-time high, so that's why this is the last significant low right here. Now from this March here, we can clearly see so far with our eyes that what we got here is simply only a 3 swing here, right? It's a 1 here, a 2 here, and then now we are in a 3. Now you don't end a bullish move, right? You don't end a trend in 3 waves. It's very simple. You don't end a trend with 3 waves. So even if you think this is topping out, whatever it is, this cannot end in 3 waves. It has to end in 5 waves. So with this assessment here, we know that the right side still remains higher, right? The right side still remains higher, and the best way is still continue to be buying the dips and not trying to pick the top and trying to sell in any way or form, right? Now we got only 3 swing here, and we can see in the latest sort of few days move here, we got a little bit of sideways range here, right? We got a little bit of sideways range here. Now there are a couple of different ways to interpret this. But it doesn't matter because it's bullish, right? However alternates you come up, it will result in more upside due to the fact this is only a 3 waves. Now, based on the 1 hour chart here, this is a 1 and 2, which is right here. It will be this one, 1 and 2 here, right? 1 and 2. So if you look at it from here, from this low here, it looks like a 1 2 3, right? It looks like a 1 2 3, and we could potentially, so if this is 1 and 2, we can say, okay, well, this could be a 3 and a 4 right here, right, from this low, from May, okay, from May low. So you can simply, okay, well, this is 1 and 2 here, right? So in this way, what we're looking at now is we're looking for the extension higher within wave 5 in blue. Then after wave 5 in blue is finished, this cycle from May will be finished. Now remember, this is an impulse because it makes all-time high. So this has to be an impulse. You cannot label it any other way. And now you might say, well, what about it is an expanded flat? You don't forecast an expanded flat against the trend. It's just a very low probability, right? Oh yeah, expanded flat possible. Let's say this is A, B, and then, you know, sell off C, but there's no reason for you to say it is an expanded flat. Zero reason. Okay, so here we got from March, we got this 1 2. We are only within wave 3, and within the wave 3 we are still not, seems like we still can see another leg higher. Now another possible alternate here is, instead of this is 1 2 and then, you know, extension higher within 5, we can do a triangle here. Why not? We can do a triangle. So instead of that, this could be sideways for a while. A, B, C, right, and D and E, something like this, and then go up. Now that's absolutely a possibility, right? Well, what about any other possibility? What about, is there any bearish possibility? Yeah, technically there is. Now until you break to new high again, that is breaking above here, I could label it this way, for example. And instead of going up now, Apple, right, and I'm looking at it from the daily, so this is not really like a short-term thing. This could be a double correction. So this could be, let's say, A, this could be B, right? And then now you have 1, 2, and then fill 3, 4, 5. Does it make it bearish? No, it doesn't make it bearish, because then it's still only 3 waves from March, right? It doesn't make it bearish, but the shorter cycle can see a little bit of adjustment. We can have something like this, ABC, and then rally. So the key is going to be this previous peak. It has to break above it before we know for sure the extension higher has started. Otherwise, it can do this. Now, so Apple in the 1 hour, that's why the arrow still remains black, because we have not broken above that previous all-time high yet. And this is the more bullish view, but I have explained a couple of different possibilities there. If you do understand Elliott Wave, then you do understand it is not a one-path game. It is like playing a chess, you know, it has a couple of different possibilities sometimes. And depending on the scenarios, there are circumstances in which you can have more path than some other, you know, scenarios. So in this case, yeah, we do have a couple of different possibilities here. But in all those possibilities, the end result is the same. We are looking for more upside, regardless whether it's doing this or whether it's triangle, whether it is just going higher from here like what the primary view now is. The end game is going to be more upside, because there's only 3 ways from here. Okay, so that is the update here for today. And as always, if you do want to check our service, we have a 14 days free trial. The link is provided in the description of the video. I'll see you all again tomorrow. Have a nice day, everyone.